John, after a trip up to Arbroath last Sunday, we welcome another Angus team to Starks Park in Brechin. Does our attacking performance from last weekend give you encouragement for this weekend?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, Kevin obviously scored two cracking goals, two great goals, a great free kick and a great strike when the balls come out of the sky from the free kick. He took them exceptionally well. Yeah, and of course, with Liam, with Jamie, with Craig McGuffey, all in the kind of mix there. No, we've got plenty of attacking options. Chris Duggan coming back as well, and we managed to, not from a necessarily attacking option, but certainly getting Nat back, Grant Gillespie back, and Ewan Murray back. It's going to strengthen that squad up, as well. So yeah, I mean, it gives us trying not to count my chickens before they're hatched type thing. But we've scored in every away game this season so far. With only one to go. So, it's quite a decent record, to have every single away game we've scored in. We've only got one more to go at Montrose, so hopefully we can score in that game as well. So, no, we've got goals in the team, whether at home or away, we've got goals in the team. Brechin, I would expect them to be very stuffy, very hard to break down, hard to beat. I think that's the way they're kind of set up, and then, look to hit you in a counter-attack. And from their point of view, unfortunately for us, up in Brechin the last time we played them, that's exactly how it panned out. We had loads and loads and loads of the ball, trying to break them down. Difficult conditions that day. Hopefully the conditions are going to be better here on Saturday, and hopefully we can break through a kind of dogged, determined defence. That's what I expect from Brechin. But we need to be, have that, sharpness in front of goal, that lethal, like Kevin was last week, very lethal in front of goal. We need to be clinical in front of goal, nice and sharp, and get the goalkeeper working and test the goalkeeper out, and at the same time make sure we don't get caught in the counter attack as we did up there.
Yeah. And looking to ourselves and potential lineup, you mentioned that there's Ewan Murray, Nat, and Grant Gillespie to come back in. Up at Arbroath, they all missed out, and it gave people the chance to step up. It gives you and Paul Smith as coaches a pleasant dilemma for this weekend.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, exactly that. It's good to have the lads back. It was good to get Kelvin and Dix on the pitch for 90 minutes. It was good to get Chris Duggan on the pitch. So all these things are positives coming into the last two games of the season, and it does make it a little bit difficult because I'm quite a loyal person. If you work hard for me, I'm going to support you. And the players last Sunday did exactly that. They worked very, very hard, and you want to repay them in that aspect. But at the same time, one or two of these guys, could maybe do with getting a wee run out as well, so it's getting the balance right as well. Obviously we want to win the game. We got to try and take care of the last two games of the season and hope that we finish in the second place. We actually want to finish second. We've now dropped into third, 1 point behind Forfar. They've got a tricky game against Angus rivals Montrose at the weekend, so Montrose are obviously fourth in the table and the informed team in the league. Actually, they've done exceptionally well. So, if Forfar slip up at all, we've got to make sure that we're beating Brechin to try and jump back into the second place. However, we know that second or third we'll need to go home and away to Forfar, and we'll deal with that when it comes around.
Yeah. And with regard to those injured players that we always seem to mention, has there been any change to the overall injury picture apart from those three senior players?
Yeah, we've got them back, and that's it really. Everyone knows we're not getting Louis Vaughan back, and we're not getting Robbie Thompson back. However, Nathan Flanagan and Tony Dingwall, they've still got an outside chance, a little outside chance of being back for the playoffs. But it's what it is. We'll just need to get on with it,
Exactly, yeah. Further forward, Kevin Nisbet, he got 2 goals last weekend, and then he got nominated for Player of the Year, by the PFA. He's an all-round striker. How's he impressed you this season?
No, for the minute I came in, you could see Kevin was a top player. He really is. You could see in the training his touch, his awareness, his ability to score goals, his ability, certainly in training to set others up for goals as well. I mean, maybe he could assist with 1 or 2 more goals in games. I don't think his assists is a great start, but anyway, what is a great start is the goals that he scores, and he's anyone who's scoring goals is the most hardest thing in the game, is putting the ball in the back of the net, but he finds it a lot more easier than other, strikers, and certainly he thoroughly deserves to be a nomination for Player of League One. He certainly is. There's some good competition there with the other nominees, so hopefully Kevin can get that award, added probably to a few more that he might get at the weekend.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You mentioned that it's 4-4 in the playoffs, and it's home and away. A two-edged question. Do you have any preferences as to the order in which we play them, based on league position? And if we get past them, you've seen enough of the Championship teams that we could be playing in recent weeks to know what to expect.
Yeah. It's we're certainly going to have to take care of 4-4 first and foremost. I don't think we can look too far ahead, but we do the preparation. With regards to, I would prefer to finish second because obviously it would give us the home advantage in the second leg on the Saturday game. However, no matter what happens, we will need to go home and away, and we'll need to deal with that regardless of how it comes about, whether we're here in the midweek game and up in 4-4 in the second game, or whether we're up at 4-4 for the midweek game and back here for the weekend. We'll have to deal with it anyway, home and away. So I'm quite comfortable with either or, but we do actually want to finish second in the league.
And to round off the interview, I'm going to touch on one of the stories from outside of Raith Rovers this week. As we all know, Celtic and Scotland legend Billy McNeill passed away this week after a long illness. I understand he's someone you encountered early in your playing career. Tell us about that meeting or that match, and overall what Billy McNeill meant to you.
Yeah, well, I mean, when I was at Berwick Rangers, we played Celtic in the Scottish Cup down at Berwick, and Billy McNeill was the manager of Celtic at that particular time, alongside, Tommy Burns was playing in the game, Charlie Nicholas was playing in the game. They were the easy ones to kind of remember, and obviously he's been a Celtic absolute. I mean, we all say this type of thing about legends and how often we use the word, freely, and there is absolutely no doubt about it that Bill McNeill was a massive legend, captain of the Lisbon Lions, and in my time recently working at Celtic, it's been great to sort of be in the same situation where John Clark works in the laundry at Celtic in the kit department at the training ground, and even just to be able to be in the same building as someone like John Clark, and obviously at one point in time, Billy McNeill being the type of person he is, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. So it's with great sadness that we're passing on our condolences and his best wishes to his family and friends and everyone connected with Celtic Football Club at this time. So I'm sure that the Celtic fans and Celtic at the weekend will put on a great sort of show, support for him and the family.
Great. Thanks for that, John. Good luck for the weekend.
Thank you.